right, guys, welcome back. We're going to take a look at this cocktail table I picked up. Now, don't roast me when I take the parts out of that and use it. The cocktail cabinet is not a very... sorry, that was driving me nuts. I was going to walk into it because it was sitting out so far. The cocktail table, it's not like a really cool one or anything like that. It's actually really small, which is surprising. But let's take a look at it and show you what I picked up. I paid $100 for this. It is an Astro Fighter. Now, they made 3 different versions of this. Look at how tiny that monitor is. I don't even know what size that thing is. We're gonna open it. I didn't open it up. I didn't plug it in or anything. The guy said it did work. He showed a little video of it working. The colors to me seemed off, but I don't know what he was recording it with, his phone or what. But anyways, it's a very unique, very, very small cocktail table. As you can see, it's not big at all. And I actually just picked it up out of the van and brought it in here myself. That can't be bigger than 13 inches. It might not even be 13-inch monitor. I don't even know. I don't think I've ever seen a monitor that small. But let's plug it in and see if it works. He did give me a key for it to get in there. Is there a lock somewhere? I don't even know. Like I said, I did not open this thing up on this side. There's a lock down here. I don't know if this is the coin box or what, but I'd imagine that's how you probably get in there to open it up. So this would be the player 1 side, because there's a player 1 and player 2 start, and then there's a button for fire. But that's pretty much about it. So let's plug it in first and see what happens. I don't know if there's an on-off switch or anything either. Long ass cord. But anyways, what I plan on doing is taking one of the Frogger cabinets and putting this into it, because Astro Fighter came in a Frogger cabinet. Was one of the cabinets that came in. Came in a Frogger cabinet, came in this, and it came in a Cabaret. And the Frogger cabinet is identical except for the control panel, which the control panel is identical except for the button layout's different. So now I gotta see here, is there an on-off switch somewhere? Yep. Nope. Okay, just turned on. Fan, you got a fan. God, that monitor is so tiny, it's funny looking. Getting something on the screen here. Not looking too good. Very dim. It's there, it's just dim. I'll turn the lights down. Yeah, it definitely needs a little work, the monitor. You can see it's got some degaussing issue right there. Maybe a little bit shaky, a little bit out of... I wonder if it has free play or not. Or if it has to take a coin. I'm guessing it has to take a coin. Let's see if we can get into it. Let me turn the lights back on for a minute. But it is in fact working. That's a pretty cool looking coin box. Hey, it's got 2 quarters in it. Look at that. Maybe we'll turn the lights back out. Now I paid $99.50 for this. Turn the lights back out for a minute, see if it'll point up. I mean, it's pretty cool. You know, I'm all about trying to keep stuff original, but I don't know. I don't know on this one. You know what's funny is it's in different language, Chinese or whatever. Push player to select. I don't know if there's any, I don't hear any volume. I don't hear any noise. I mean, it's working, just no, we have no audio. Why is that? Is there a volume control or something? Whoa, it's got a degaussing, see that? It's got a degaussing button next to the power button. I'm just seeing if there's any sort of, it's got fuses. I wonder if there's any volume control underneath it. No, but it has a little bubble on the bottom for the monitor neck to slide down into. Let me turn the lights back on. I don't think like these cocktails sell for much or anything like that. I don't think we're gonna be able to get in it without drilling a lock. What's this? I don't know if I can get in this thing. Yeah, that's all closed off. So, where the hell is the lock at? Oh, it's over here. Okay, so it's a barrel lock, which I don't have, but it's got a coin counter. 7,411 or 74,000. I don't know. I can't read it. I do have a barrel lock pick. We can try to pick the lock. Let me go grab it. If it works, you guys will learn how to use one. So let me go grab that real quick. I'll be right back. So the whole reason why I wanted to put this game in an upright is I wanted to have Frogger. Well, the Frogger is going to go in that new style cabinet now. Or not the new style, but that Italian cabinet. But I have Carnival to restore, Space Firebird. This would be cool. I'll have them in a line. Like I said, I don't really have room for cocktail tables, but I'm just kind of torn on what to do, you know. I don't like tearing stuff apart, but I don't know. Okay, so let me remember, I have not used these in a long time. And sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. First we gotta see is, yep, the blue one's the right size. Okay, so first thing you wanna do is, I don't know if this is gonna work or not, guys, is we need to take all these, I don't know what you call them, fingers, and have them protrude past the end, okay? And then take this thing and you want to push it down until everything is nice and flush, okay? Now all the pins are flush with the edge of that. And then the arrow here is where the arrow goes in where there's a notch in the lock cylinder. And I honestly forget how to do it after this point. Oh, maybe I don't. Maybe I know. Trying to remember how to do it. I think you slide this up after you have it inserted. And it might not work. I might have to drill it out. Just figured I'd give it a shot. I've had some luck with this, and other times it doesn't work. almost seems like it's not attached. So what the theory is on this is when you push this like this, it pushes the pins in certain depths and it mimics the key, supposedly. Try it one more time, and if not, I'm not going to waste a bunch of time doing this.
But it is finicky. They're not real easy to use.
There's a bunch of white corrosion inside that lock cylinder. It honestly might not even turn. I mean, the thing's probably broken just because of how old it is, and clearly hasn't been opened in a long time. I think the guy who owned this had it for like 20 years. Last try. Yeah. No luck. All right, let me grab a drill. Can't win them all. I'm going to turn it off because I don't know where the circuit board is located in here, and I'm going to be drilling and getting metal fragments inside there. The last thing I want to do is have a piece of metal land on the circuit board and fry it. So we're going to leave it off,
Drill it, open it up, look at it, and then turn it back on.
whole table is moving. Sorry to any of your locksmith guys out there.
give it credit. It's sturdy. It's strong. Definitely strong. A lot of metal. This one's definitely harder than most I've done. Man, freaking thing's in there. Jesus God. Thing's built like Fort Knox. I heard the thing release. Don't tell me there's a lock on the other side. No, there is. Son of a bitch. Ah. Hour video. Rolling out a lock. You know, there's probably an extra key inside the cabinet. It's usually how it goes. I am literally breaking a sweat. Things are like freaking Fort Knox or something. God. Now will it open? Yep. This side definitely seems free. Other side, not yet. I heard something fall. It should be the latch. You know what it is? I'll bet you have to turn the cylinder and then it takes the spring-loaded latch and moves it away from the thing. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. This is ridiculous. Stupid setup. Damn you Chinese people. I mean, how the hell are you supposed to repair this thing without a key? That's exactly what it is. It's just like a jukebox. Jukeboxes do the exact same thing. Got that side free. Bend my damn screwdriver. This side's free, the other side's latched again. Yep, I'm a sweating now. Struggle's real, guys. There better be something good in here. Don't do it. Don't do it to me. Got it. Whew. That was a rough one, guys. Got my butt kicked. Man, that is a tiny monitor. That is hilarious. It's got like some anti-glare plastic or something on it. That thing is funny looking. So yeah, this is the latch mechanism that goes onto the lock cylinder, which we can fix that. And the other one fell down into there. This is the board set. What a weird board set. We got a red button here. It's probably missile launch. I don't see any potentiometer for a volume control. Wonder how the monitor comes out. Must have to unscrew it and lift it out. I'm gonna grab a tape measure. I'm real curious on the size of that. I'm gonna say 12 inch. Did they make a 12 inch back then? Now, people who don't know how to measure a monitor, you measure it on an angle. All these CRT TVs are for sale on Marketplace, and they don't tell you what size they are. And then you ask them, and they're like, can you send me a picture of the tag on the back? No, it is a 13. This is all for the monitor, I believe, maybe. Yeah, it's all in Chinese. This looks like a width coil. Everything's in Chinese. Good thing I know it's Chinese. Nope, probably not. I don't see any volume now. What's going on here? I'm so confused right now. Hello? Even the writing on top of the thing is in Chinese. Looks like there's a house with a dog over top of it and a puzzle piece. I don't know. Well, I guess we'll turn it on and we'll hit the red button. Either A, it'll go into a menu, or self-destruct. One or the other, I don't know. See what happens. Oh, fan's firing up. Is there a, hey look, a light bulb. That's pretty cool.
Astro Fighter.
Let's push it. Ah, it is a credit button. So there is no volume. There's gotta be. Come on. Oh, I see something over there. I see something. It's got a volume knob, but it doesn't work. We have no sound. Great. I'm taking it back. You know what though, it is a card system. Let's turn it off. Let's pop these cards and reseat them. See if that does anything. It's like a Wizard of War or a Gorf. It's probably what it is. It's probably just all dirty in there. No. Cleveland coin. Interesting. I wonder if Cleveland coin was actually in Cleveland, Ohio. Man, they zip tied the freaking. That is a old power supply. No sound. Oh, what the hell just happened? Oh, the game just froze up by wiggling this one. If I were to guess, I'd say this is the soundboard here. Nothing's labeled, and whatever is in Chinese. Is that a piece of solder? No, just a very thin wire. I mean, the edge connector is pretty damn clean. Doesn't mean inside the socket's not. That sucks, there's no sound. It's got stereo speakers, one on each side. Kind of seeing if this is a fuse holder next to the volume knob. What the hell is that? Earth. It's an earth ground. Fancy. Hello? Nothing. We got nothing. All right. That's it. I'm putting this thing out by the road. We've got some potentiometers on here, VR1, VR2, VR3. I wonder if those have something to do with the screen. Very well could. It's hot in here. I just don't want to open the overhead door right now because then I'll be blocking more light in here and won't be able to see unless I set up a light. I mean, it works other than the sound. Kind of like a Space Invaders type game. And I highly doubt, oh, it only has one speaker. I mean, I guess speaker could go bad. Doubtful, but could. It's possible. Oh, those are ground wires. I wonder if the speaker's plugged in. The only way we could figure that out is we have to lift this out, which we can. Why not? I'm going to open this garage door up a little bit because I'm dying in here, literally. Get a little bit of air in here. Hopefully that fan's not too loud. I put it on low. Put it that way so we know it goes back in that direction. And we gotta, I'm gonna carefully set this on the monitor. Speaker is soldered in. We have a ground wire not hooked up, which is not the end of the world. potentiometer down there. Let's see if the speaker moves. It moves. I highly doubt the speaker's bad. That doesn't seem to happen. Potentiometer could be bad, or it's just not outputting sound. The board set itself. The good thing is you could take this card off here and you can get in there and clean everything, which is nice. There's the other lock cylinder. Stick it over here with that one. Yeah, I don't know what to make of that. I mean, it could be an issue with this, you know, this board set. Could be a common thing that happens, or the potentiometer shot. I mean, it could be the speaker, but I highly doubt it. Just doesn't seem to happen very often. I have had a speaker stick, and that's why I said let me push on it. I've actually seen a speaker where it goes and slides in and out. I've actually seen it have corrosion on there and keeping it from working. So I did just push it in and out a few times. No. Slide into that bottom groove. Oh, gotta hook up the ground wire, guys. I have 57 ground wires. Yep, no sound. I have to look into that. And seems like we don't really have green. Hey, they got little dots, red, green, blue. Would you look at that? Well, unfortunately, that moves the screen. So I guess that's not what that is. Brightness. Brighter, yeah, I think we're missing green, which would be on the oh boy, green would be on the neck board. I just was kind of hoping it was right here. What's this do? Oh. Fancy pants. Yep, we're missing green. I was kind of hoping that monitor would just fold out or something, but it doesn't. You got to unscrew it and then lift it out, which looks to be a pain in the ass. That's a big degaussing coil there. Look at that thing. It's like 4-gauge wire, 2-gauge wire for a house. Some serious shit right there. That's what happens when you hit this button. That must have been a thing. And I wonder if this is green right here, this corner, because the power supply is right here. I wonder if it's like a magnetic field or something hitting that. And I wonder why they put this over it. It's plastic bezel. But yeah, there's definitely no green going on. We got red and blue. We got no green. So the green, probably the transistor is bad on the monitor would be my guess. It's really probably the only thing it could be. It's probably the transistor on the neck board. I don't have no idea what kind of monitor this is.
Looks like we have a 100 volt. It's probably a 100 volt monitor because it says over here 90 volt, 100 volt, 100 volt. So I guess that's pretty much it, guys. Ugh, I'm tired. Long day. Oh, you know, we got a pot right here. That must be volume as well. Nothing. Yep, nothing. It sucks playing a game with no sound. It really does. This actually has pretty cool sound when it works. Ooh, I think I heard something. I think I heard a little chirp. All right, let me pause this for a second. All right, real quick, I'm gonna pull out the one board with the chips that are underneath, and we'll just look at them before I end this video for today. Why is this not wanting to come out? What the hell? Going. There we go. So there's socketed chips underneath this top board. Well, that chip doesn't have legs in the middle. It's a weird looking chip. I think this game's from '79. So the dip switch settings are in English, but it doesn't have a year. Wait. Yeah, it has a year. 54.11.26. Whatever that is. I don't think these, I don't know if these have anything to do with the sound. I don't think so. They all look extremely clean. Yeah, they're like perfect shape. Man, look at all that gold. I don't think the ribbon cables come off. They look permanent. Just lifting them up enough to scuff them up a little bit by pushing them back down. I wonder if this uses -5 volts for sound. I'm not expecting any results from that. Not tightening them all down until I have all 4 of them in there. I did order the primer. It might be here tomorrow, if not Tuesday for sure. Now we got a scrambled screen from doing that. Go figure. Not a scrambled screen, but a and we broke it. All right, I'm gonna take it back apart real quick. I'll come back after I look at those chips again. Okay, it's back on. The sockets might be, probably could stand a replace. You know what I mean? They're definitely old and still no sound. which sucks, but what are you gonna do? To research it, I don't think there's much information on this game. But I'm gonna go ahead and shut it for now. So I know that I need to pry it this way for the latch to open. Whatever. It can stay open a little bit. All right. Let me know if anybody has one of these, or anybody who knows anything about the sound on one of these. I definitely think that there's no green though, which is a monitor issue. Red's up too high. But red might not be up too high. If you introduce green into the screen, it would probably balance out the blue in that and brighten it up because it's awful dim. And that's once again to do with not having green. But yeah, I don't know what to do with this, guys. Like I said, I paid $100 for it. It works other than sound. Whether or not sound is hard to fix, I don't know. Do I want a cocktail table? No. I wouldn't mind, like I said, taking the components and putting it into an upright, but I don't know if that's the right thing to do. So I don't know what to do with it, guys. Let me know what you guys think. I think I've bored you guys enough for now, and I'm going to go ahead and end this. Like I said, please leave a comment. Let me know what you think. If anybody has one of these, did they have a sound issue at some point? What is it? There's no, like I said, there's not a lot of information on it. I would imagine there's probably a manual online I can look at. Okay, this board set, you can prevent it from turning from cocktail mode to upright. Volume and power switch, or volume and supply switches. Okay, it says there's two fuses, one on the power supply and one in the monitor. Check those if you don't have an image. I was maybe hoping that there would be something for the volume, but right here, a natural magnetic influences may affect the colors of your image. If so, depress the demagnetizing switch for 2 to 3 seconds. Oh, hold it down for 2 to 3 seconds. It's almost like a degaussing wand where you, that's pretty cool. And I guarantee that has to do with that power supply being so close to that monitor. I'll bet you there's some sort of a magnetic coming off of that thing and screwing it up. But yeah, I don't see anything about volume or like a dip switch setting or anything like that. It just says bonus points, game change, how many coins per play, number of rockets, game screen, flip it or for not to flip. And the dip switches are on the middle PCB. You know what? There's 3 fuses because on this schematic it's showing a 1 amp fuse, a 2 amp fuse on the power supply, and then on the monitor itself a 1 amp fuse. Yeah, they're right there. Let me grab my meter just to make sure that those 2 fuses are good. Obviously the monitor fuse is good or we would have no picture. You gotta check the dumb stuff first, guys. I cut the grass today for 6 hours.
Yeah, they're good. All right. Thanks everybody for watching. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment. Let me know what you guys would do. Would you put it into an upright? Would you get the sound working and I guess just sell it? You know, because like I said, I don't have the room for a cocktail, nor do I want one. It doesn't appeal to me really, to be honest with you. It's cool. This one's kind of a real boring one. Doesn't really have any artwork or anything on it. And I kind of like the artwork and stuff. It's kind of why I like the upright so much, and that's why I like the full-size one so much, is for those reasons as well. These are little fancy little two-way leaf switches. Joysticks, that's pretty cool. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it, guys. So let me know, and I will see you guys maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Hopefully that primer comes and it's not raining. And we can get these things primered. I really wanted to get them done today. I totally forgot to even look at my primer supply, because usually I always have gallons of it in stock, and I just don't. I ran out. Forgot to order more. So, all right, guys, I'm going to quit talking, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.